Hello, welcome to today's mathematics class. In today's mathematics class, we are going to solve this question on data analysis. This question actually came from South Africa grade 10 examination. So if you are in South Africa, make sure you watch this video, watch it to the end, and also do well to like and follow this page. Now, because of limited space, I could not write the whole question here. I am going to display the question on the screen. Look at the question here. It says, the company Health Crazy conducted a survey at a gym in KwaZulu-Natal to find out which age group most frequently uses their health supplements. I repeat again. The company Health Crazy conducted a survey at a gym in KwaZulu-Natal to find out which age group most frequently uses their health supplements. So we have the age groups. We have this. So this is interval here between 20 to 30. That is X greater than or equal to 20 but less than 30. This one, X greater than or equal to 30 but less than 40. So these are the group intervals. So let us look at the question here. Question 1 says, A, identify the modal class for the data. 2, determine the interval in which the median lies. The interval in which the median lies. Then C, estimate the mean age of the people that use the health supplements. So we have 3 questions here to answer. So the first one, we don't need to calculate. When we look at the modal class, in statistics, modal class is the class that has the highest frequency. So from the data given to us here, so we have solution. Let's take solution. Okay. So from the data we have here, so this class here, the modal class is what? This class of 20 to 30 because it has the highest frequency. So the modal class is, that is where X less than or equal to what? 20 but or X greater than or equal to 20 but less than what? 30. That is for that. Then B, let's look at B. B says the class in which the median lies. We don't know for a group frequency to get the median, unlike just normal distribution where we have just single frequency. That one is you just count the numbers, or you say n plus 1 all over 2. Then we use this one to get the median. So in this case, we don't use this one to get the median here because this one is a grouped frequency distribution. So how do we get the median for a group frequency distribution? We want to know which among these intervals or these classes where the median will lie. How do we get that? We must first of all look at the cumulative frequency of every distribution here. For every interval, each interval, we calculate the cumulative frequency. Now, the median will be that class which first exceed this n over what? 2. What is n? N over 2 is the total frequency of the whole distribution. Now, after calculating the cumulative frequency of each of them, the class which first exceed this one, the value we are going to have now, when you divide the sum of the whole frequency, you calculate all of them, then you divide by 2. Now, the class that will exceed that, the class whose cumulative frequency exceed this, will give us what? The median class. First of all, let us calculate the total frequency. Total frequency now is going to give us what? To 29 plus 28 plus 21 plus 15 plus 10 plus 2. Then everything all over 2. Now, this will sum up to give us 105 all over what? 2 now. At the end of the day, we have what? 52.5. So this is n over 2 equal to what? 52.5. This value, we are going to calculate the cumulative frequency of each of them now. So we are going to calculate the cumulative frequency. Then if the first class that will exceed this, we will stop. So that will give us the median class. Now let us get the cumulative frequency of each of them. In this case, we are going to continue. Let's just continue from here. Let's calculate the cumulative frequency of each of them. Since we already know that what n over 2 is equal to 52.5. So we are going to look for frequency, the cumulative frequency which exceeds this. Cumulative frequency is CF, short form of what? Cumulative frequency. How do you get the cumulative frequency? The first frequency here, this one is what? 29, okay? Now, to get the second frequency, this one will be added to this one. It now give us 28 plus 29. Then this will give us 57. Let's also get this one. Then to get this one now, the cumulative frequency of this class will give us this 57 plus its own frequency. That's 57 plus 21. Then I think this will give us 80. That will give us, this will give us 78. Then to get the next one now, it will be this 78 plus this 15. I think this will give us 93. This will give us 93. Then to get this one will give us 93 plus 10 equal to 103. Now let's go. To get the cumulative frequency of this one become 103 plus its own frequency. It will give us 105. Now let us look at the cumulative frequencies of the classes now. Now look at the first one where the cumulative frequency will exceed this. I think this is the first class. So it means the median will lie within this class. So since here, this is where we have the first cumulative frequency to exceed the calculated frequency we have here. So therefore, the median class, the median lies in this, which is what? X greater than, which other has it? X greater than 30, but less than what? 40. So that is for question B. So we just calculated question B of this what? Question. Then let us move to question C. Question C says, estimate the mean age. We are going to estimate the mean age. We are still going to make use of this information we have on the board here. Because of space, I'm trying to manage the space. We will estimate the mean age. Okay. Okay, now for us to calculate the mean of a group frequency distribution, the formula we use is this. We will say the mean equal to what? Summation of F of M all over summation of F. All right. What does this mean? This is the frequency of each class, okay? And here, this is a median, okay? That is not median, rather. This is the midpoint. M is the midpoint of each class. So this is the summation of the frequency. That's what we are going to do now. Let's go. All right. I think I just lost all this audio during my recording. Okay, now what we do is to calculate midpoint of each class, then multiply it by the frequency. At the end of the day, we will sum everything and divide by the total number of frequency. So the first class, we add 20 plus 30, then divide by 2, then it gives you 25, then multiply by the frequency, which is 29, to give us 725. Then the second class here is 35. When you add 30 and 40 together, to give you 35 when you divide it by 2, then multiply by the frequency, which is 28, it will give you 980. Do the same thing to the third class, then multiply it by the frequency 21 to give us 945. Then let's go to the fourth one. Then you add them together, you divide by 2, gives you 55. Then multiply 55 by 15 to give you 825. Then the fifth class, there is 60 plus 70, that is 130 divided by 2 gives you 65. Then multiply by 10 to give you 650. Now let's do to the last class. 70 plus 8 is 150. 150 divided by 2 to give you 75. Multiply by 2. That's 150. Now let us find the summation. We're going to add up this frequency multiplying the midpoint. That is what we want to do now. When you add everything at the end of the day to give you 4,275. That is what you will have there. I'm pointing that. So that is a multiplication now. Let us clean the board. Okay, what we do now is for us to record the formula, which says the summation of f of the midpoint all over the summation of f. So what does that mean? It means that we're going to bring out the summation of the whole thing. Then the summation there is 4,275. Then divided by the total frequency. Total frequency is 105. Now, so let's get our calculator and get the answer so that we approximate to 2 decimal places. I think 40.71 approximately to 2 decimal places. So this is how we calculate the mean for group frequency distribution. If you find this class very interesting, please help us to share this post. Do well to like, comment, share this post. Also subscribe to my YouTube channel, Physics and Mathematics Lovers. Bye.